Hi everyone, welcome to our channel, where I share with you my travel tips and experiences. In this video, I'm going to show you 10 amazing places you must visit in Europe. These are some of the most beautiful, historic, and culturally rich destinations in the continent, and I'm sure you'll love them as much as I did. So, let's get started. One. The first place on my list is Prague, the capital of the Czech Republic. Prague is one of the most charming and picturesque cities in Europe, with its stunning architecture, medieval bridges, and fairy tale castles. You can spend hours wandering around the old town square, admiring the astronomical clock, the Tyn church, and the colorful buildings. You can also visit the Prague Castle, the largest ancient castle in the world, and enjoy the panoramic views of the city from the hilltop. Don't forget to try some of the delicious Czech food and beer while you're there. 2. The second place on my list is Germany, a country that has something for everyone. Whether you're into history, culture, or nature, Germany has it all. You can explore the amazing castles that dot the landscape, such as Neuschwanstein, which inspired Disney's Sleeping Beauty Castle, or Heidelberg, which overlooks the Neckar River. You can also visit some of the vibrant cities, such as Berlin, Munich, or Hamburg, and experience their rich art, music, and nightlife scenes. And of course, you can't miss the Oktoberfest, the world's largest beer festival that takes place every year in Munich. 3. The third place on my list is Iceland, a land of fire and ice. Iceland is one of the most unique and breathtaking places in Europe, with its volcanoes, glaciers, waterfalls, and geysers. You can witness the natural wonders of Iceland by driving along the Ring Road, which circles the island and takes you to some of the most scenic spots. You can also go on a whale watching tour, soak in a hot spring, or hike on a glacier. And if you're lucky enough to visit Iceland in the winter, you might even catch a glimpse of the Northern Lights, one of the most spectacular phenomena in nature. 4. The fourth place on my list is Barcelona, the capital of Catalonia in Spain. Barcelona is a city that combines tradition and modernity, with its Gothic cathedrals and Gauda's whimsical buildings. You can stroll along the famous Las Ramblas Boulevard, where you'll find street performers, markets, and cafes. You can also visit some of the iconic landmarks of Barcelona, such as the Sagrada Familia Church, Parc Güell Park, or Casa Batlló House. And don't forget to enjoy some of the best food and wine in Spain while you're there. 5. The fifth place on my list is Venice, one of the most romantic cities in Europe. Venice is a city built on water, with its canals, bridges, and gondolas. You can explore Venice by taking a boat ride along the Grand Canal or by walking through its narrow streets and alleys. You can also visit some of the historic and cultural attractions of Venice, such as St. Mark's Square, St. Mark's Basilica, the Doge's Palace, or the Rialto Bridge. And of course, you can't leave Venice without trying some of its delicious seafood and gelato. 6. The sixth place on my list is Switzerland, a country that is famous for its natural beauty and quality of life. Switzerland is a paradise for outdoor lovers, with its majestic mountains, serene lakes, and green valleys. You can enjoy some of the best hiking trails in Europe in the Swiss Alps, where you'll find stunning views and charming villages. You can also visit some of the cosmopolitan cities, such as Zurich, Geneva, or Bern, and experience their culture, cuisine, and chocolate. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can also try some of the winter sports that Switzerland is known for, such as skiing, snowboarding, or sledding. 7. The 7th place on my list is Athens, the capital of Greece and the cradle of Western civilization. Athens is a city that has a rich and ancient history, with its monuments, temples, and museums. You can visit some of the most iconic sites of Athens, such as the Acropolis, the Parthenon, the Agora, or the National Archaeological Museum. You can also enjoy some of the modern aspects of Athens, such as its vibrant nightlife, its colorful street art, or its delicious cuisine. And if you have time, you can also take a day trip to one of the nearby islands, such as Santorini, Mykonos, or Crete. 8. The 8th place on my list is Paris, the capital of France and one of the most popular destinations in Europe. Paris is a city that has everything you could ask for: culture, art, fashion, romance, and food. You can visit some of the world-famous attractions of Paris, such as the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre Museum, the Notre Dame Cathedral, or the Arc de Triomphe. You can also explore some of the lesser-known but equally charming neighborhoods of Paris, such as Montmartre, the Latin Quarter, or the Marais. And of course, you can't leave Paris without indulging in some of its exquisite cuisine and pastries. 9. The 9th place on my list is Amsterdam, the capital of the Netherlands and one of the most fun and friendly cities in Europe. Amsterdam is a city that is known for its canals, bikes, and tulips. You can discover Amsterdam by cycling along its waterways or by taking a boat tour. You can also visit some of the cultural and historical attractions of Amsterdam, such as the Anne Frank House, the Van Gogh Museum, the Rijksmuseum, or the Heineken Experience. And if you're looking for some entertainment, you can also check out some of the lively bars, clubs, or coffee shops that Amsterdam has to offer. 10. The 10th and final place on my list is Norway, a country that is renowned for its stunning scenery and wildlife. Norway is a country that will take your breath away with its fjords, mountains, glaciers, and forests. You can experience Norway by taking a cruise along its coast or by driving on its scenic roads. You can also visit some of the picturesque towns and cities in Norway, such as Oslo, Bergen, Tromsø, or Ålesund. And if you're lucky enough to visit Norway in the winter, you might also see one of the most amazing natural wonders in Europe: the Aurora Borealis or Northern Lights. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more travel videos. And let me know in the comments which one of these places you would like to visit, or if you have any other suggestions for amazing places in Europe. Thank you for watching and see you next time.